We are breaking 7 days a week on the Real Sports Cards app, available on the Google Play and Apple App Store. We've been breaking since 2016 and offer a variety of breaks, including pick your teams and pick your players, random teams and drafted teams, mixers, and more. We built this app with the collector in mind, with features like scheduled drop times, custom notification settings, and earned rewards on purchases, among other things. And we want to be a one-stop shop for collectors, which is why we've added services like PSA grading and eBay consignment straight from breaks. We are a PSA authorized dealer and offer grading services from value to walkthrough. All you need to do is fill out the form on our site within 24 hours of a break completing, and we will take care of the rest. All submissions from breaks include a review and a wipe down of your card, and you won't be charged for anything until we get your card back from PSA. eBay consignment is a similar process, where you will need to fill out a form on our site within 24 hours of a break completing for any cards that you'd like to submit. All cards will be listed next business day for a 5-day auction starting at 99 cents. And again, we will handle everything from there. And after the sale, you'll have the option to be paid out via check, PayPal goods, or break credit. The links for these services can now be found as buttons in the description of every break. In case you haven't heard, we now offer direct in-app support for anything you might need from us. Whether you've got a question about a specific break, about shipping, about sending cards to PSA or eBay consignment, or anything else that you might need, this is the place to do it. There are a couple of different ways to get there. Within the app, you can click on Community down at the bottom, and then click on Messages up at the top. Then choose either Minnesota or Wisconsin supports to ask your question. Or you can just click into any break and then click the blue support button, and it will automatically open up the support chat for the location that's hosting that particular break. This lets us know exactly which account is asking the question, and it helps ensure that we can get back to you in a timely manner.
What's happening, everyone? Andrew Neggs back here one more time with Real Sports Cards, and we are live 2026 Topps Chrome EPL Soccer. I did not get to rip any of this. It'll be fun to crack our way into this 4-box. Pick your team. Good luck, everybody. And the cards, I can already tell it's got a great card stock. It's got that heavy duty feel to them. And I can see it's already going to play games with us. Cards going every which direction. All right, here we go. Good luck, everybody. That's cool. Manchester United, Bruce. There is Julio Soler on the Prism. And our first parallel is going to be blue. Alive and kicking. I'm going to put a couple inserts to the side. I don't know what are the short prints. That one is Sepp van den Berg. Brentford out of 150. The streets won't forget. There is. That's the job. I'm just putting all the inserts to the side just to see what's the short prints and what's not. So it's not. That's the job. That is Beto. Beto. Beto out of 250 is Everton. So the heart ones aren't rare either. That is Callum Hudson out of 199. Nottingham Forest. Future Stars is Charla Lampos, Brighton and Hove. And our first auto is going to be Matthias Kuha. I would give it a week. I would give it a week. They're slammed right now. Manchester United going to, this must be Man U others, going to Pun, if I'm reading that correctly. I would give them a week. They just got absolutely bombarded with player breaks. They've had 3 player breaks in 2 days, plus 2 double casers and a bunch of single casers. So if you could give them a little time, that would be great. I know we have some help coming in. We got a new sorter coming in on starting Monday as well. Out of 150 for Crystal Palace is LaCroix. Luam. And Prism is Lucas. That is going to wrap up box 1. Yeah, they're scrambling right now to play catch up. Or they're going to be. They haven't even started on yesterday's stuff. You can always if you don't want to drive in, you can always call and ask. You can always call and ask quick too. Just ask one of the guys what day they're on, type of thing. I know I'm off. I'm not working tomorrow, but I'll be helping them next week as well. All right, box 2. And then don't forget about Erling Haaland buybacks. Going to bases loaded. That's a $20 buyback if he ends up leading the league in goals. That's something new they're doing this year. There is, out of 250 is going to be Hugo. 250, that is Liverpool. What is it called? Like the Golden Boot? Is that what it's called? The Golden Boot, who leads the Premier League in goals? Harry Howell. Prism is Raul Jimenez, Fulham. Tiani, Manchester City. There is Yori out of 199, Aston Villa. And green auto is Milos Kerkaz out of 99. That is Liverpool. Liverpool others going to KY Winnie the Pooh. Winnie Pooh. Green is Amir, stirring the pot out of 99. That is Maxim. And blue is Moises out of 150. That is Chelsea. Moises out of 150. All right, 2 down, 2 to go. Give me 1 second. eBay sent me a reminder. I don't want to forget to refund this person. I'm so sick of eBay standard envelopes just going missing. I think it's people taking advantage of the system. Pisses me off. Because I've ordered hundreds of cards off eBay and I've always gotten my cards. How do I have so many that go disappearing? It's people see it and it what happens is people see that it doesn't scan delivered and then they know they can get their money back and the card. eBay standard envelopes is a very, very flawed system. I don't know anything. Me either. I'm looking for a manga. I know that. They got mangas in here. That's what we want to see. That's what we want to see, pun. We want to see a manga. There's Josh Cullen, $2.99. Bring on the manga. Bring on a manga. That is Chidu. Oh, that's a cool one. That is Georgino Rudder out of 92. That is Brighton and Hove. Chris Richards. That is David Brooks out of 250. AFC Bournemouth. That is Milos. And Orange Ink. 14 out of 25 is Thierry Henry. 14 out of 25. That one is going to Arsenal. Arsenal going to... So that is Henry. Arsenal others going to Frodo. Arsenal others going to Frodo. Purple Maxence. LaCroix out of 75. Crystal Palace. And Jaden Bogle. Jaden Bogle. Going to bring us to our final box. Is that a good one or decent name? Because I know nothing. Final box of the night. What are we doing? Like, dude, where's my car? All right, last box. Tomas out of 299. That is West Ham. Dango. Oh, nice. Oh, sick. 5 out of 5 on the Bowman anime is Karo Mitomi. Karo Mitomi. That is nasty. Man, I don't know what team he plays for, though. Karo Mitomi. Who's got the American Express jerseys right here? Brighton and Hove, is that right? Brighton and Hove going to Jay Kawas. That is nasty. I'm thinking that's what team that is. Correct me if I'm wrong. I mean, that's American Express. American Express. 5 out of 5 Bowman anime. That is nasty. I'm thinking that's Brighton and Hove. I need a soccer expert in here. I think we got a good one. Elizer. Estavo. That is Jadon Anthony out of 199. Don't hold me to that, but I believe that's Brighton and Hove. Obviously, our sorters will make sure they get it right. Doesn't have a team name on it. And purple auto, that's a good one. Tino Livramento out of 75, Newcastle. Newcastle there is going to Frodo. Guy never misses. Yes, it is. Appreciate that. I guess these guys can go together. It's the same guy. And we got orange. Igor Julio out of 25. That's West Ham. Ryan Cherokee. And then purple is Joel Piro. Joel Piro out of 75. That one is going to Leeds. Leeds on that one. And that is going to wrap this break up. I appreciate everyone, as always. Thank you for a great night. Jay Kawas, nice hit, buddy. That's a sick card. Congratulations. All right, out of 250, David Brooks, Beto, and then Hugo. Out of 299, Tomas, and then Josh Cullen. I had them in the wrong order. $199, no problem, buddy. Jadon Anthony, Yori, and then Caleb. Yeah, it's Brighton and Hove. Moises, Sepp Van de Berg, Amir out of 99, and then Joel P. Roy out of 75. There is base auto refractor out is Matthias Chuhan. That is Manchester United. Igor Julio, West Ham out of 25. Timo Livramento out of 75, Newcastle. We have out of 75 and out of 150, Crystal Palace is Maxence Lacroix. Green out of 99 is Milos Kirkez. That is Liverpool. Out of 25 going to Arsenal is Thierry Henry, orange. And then in the mitt, Brighton and Hove. Congratulations, Jay Kawa. That is Georgino Rudder. And then 5 out of 5 is Matoma on the red Bowman anime. That is an awesome, awesome looking card there. That is going to do it for me on this one, guys. I appreciate everyone as always. Everyone have a great, wonderful, safe weekend. And I will see you back here on Monday. Thanks, everyone.